name's Wilma. I am from a very small rural town in Indiana. I'm a wife, a mother. I've been a loan department in the bank. I've been a teacher, a secretary, crafts instructor, and now I'm a quilter and a caregiver for my aging mother-in-law. I'd like to share my story with you. I've always been very thin, so much so that family and friends would suggest that I had a medical condition. So off to the doctor I would go, only to be told I'm healthy. Figures, right? But in 2000, my life changed forever. After a hospital stay with a medical procedure, I was thrust into menopause. Slowly, I began to gain weight, going from a size 10 to a 16. Being health conscious, I knew not to use quick fix diet plans or pills. So I tried Fat Flush, Doug Kaufman's diet, Dr. Becker's plan, which worked to lose weight. But after losing the weight, there was no more instruction as to how to live daily. So they give you a list of foods you could eat and lists of foods to avoid, which in my case was not helpful information because I already knew what were healthy foods and what were not. You see, we raised our own livestock. We had our own chicken, farm eggs, vegetable garden, and a variety of fruit trees. So the weight would just always return, and with the weight came health issues. Then I was introduced to the Pearson diet 30-day challenge. Since the program did not contain anything other than real foods, I decided to give it a try. So on July the 22nd, 2018, I started phase 1, what I thought was another diet, but instead has become a new way of life. My goal was to lose some weight, but I was not putting so much hope into anything as dramatic as I experienced. The 30-day challenge was so successful, I decided to join Jason's custom plan. I went from a very tight, you say a 14, to a very loose 8. On December the 7th of 2018, I had reached my goal, and I started phase 2 with a loss of 46 pounds. I had more energy than I had had in years, and many of my back issues had improved. Since I am a senior with serious back and hip issues, I had concerns if I would be able to successfully do the exercises. Jason assured me I would be successful. He was correct. My goal now is to get fit, more flexible, and most importantly, get off of my other medications and remain mobile and not allow the degenerative disc disease to get worse. There are many differences in the JPD and other diets, but in my opinion, the most standout difference about JPD is that Jason tells us what foods to eat, how to combine the foods together, and the times of day to eat or not eat certain foods. I love this. He is so willing to share his knowledge with us. Other plans just say here is a list of good foods and a list of bad foods, which for me was not helpful information. For me, knowledge is power. I encourage anyone, everyone for that matter, who has struggled with trying to lose unwanted pounds to call Jason. You cannot go wrong. You will be pleasantly surprised and daily encouraged as you watch the weight melt away. It is never too late. You are never too old to change your life. JPD has changed my life and will change yours as well. It is amazing how with the proper nutrition, the body is put into a state of healing.